So the wedding season is here again, and thankfully corona के cases भी काफी कम हो रहे हैं. People have actually started getting out of their houses. The restrictions are being taken off and people have actually started traveling again. So अगर आप अपना bachelorette party plan करने वाले हैं and if you are planning a bachelorette trip, then I think you've come to the right place, because in today's video I'm going to be talking about some offbeat, unusual, very different bachelorette party destinations that you can go to with your girls and have a great bachelorette party. So these destinations are most importantly going to be very different from your usual bachelorette party destinations, jo Bali and Goa and Alibag and all of these places. So ye thode hatke honge, and the most important thing is that these are actually going to be very budget friendly. So without wasting any more time, let's just delve into the list and let's see कौन सी जगह आप जा सकते हैं. Alright, so the very first option on my list is this beautiful city called Jaisalmer, which is in Rajasthan. I'm sure आप सबको ये पता ही होगा. मैं ये इसलिए recommend कर रही हूँ because it just represents luxury, it represents royalty, and I think it's a great option to explore with your girls, within a specific budget, and have a very different and offbeat bachelorette party. वहाँ पे you can do a lot of desert activities, and वहाँ पे काफी tent accommodations हैं, so आप वहाँ पे रह सकते हो and you will have a very different experience altogether. You can also have a fancy dinner at a heritage hotel, and you can spend the day at Thar Desert. So बहुत सारे options हैं and काफी different options available हैं. The only problem is कि वहाँ पे airport नहीं है, and the nearest airport is Jodhpur, which is about 300 kilometers away. So आपको या तो जोधपुर के लिए flight लेना होगा, या फिर you can directly travel to Jaisalmer by train or by road. It totally depends on your plan and what is feasible for you guys. And also I would advise that अगर आप plan कर रहे हैं अभी, then I think you should plan it right now and go in March itself, because April में बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होगी, and otherwise winters or spring is I think the best time to go to Jaisalmer and explore Jaisalmer. Alright, so the next option we have is God's own country, which is Kerala. Yes guys, Kerala is actually one of the prettiest states in India and one of the most beautiful states we have in our country. So वो एक ऐसा state है जहाँ पे काफी सारे options हैं, and needless to say it is quite safe for girls. So depending upon what you prefer, you can go to LP and book a houseboat जहाँ पे you can enjoy the backwaters, stay close to the nature and have a very secluded bachelorette party, or you can go to Munnar and enjoy the beautiful tea gardens which are magnificent. So आप वहाँ जाके you can just enjoy the hills and the tea gardens and everything, or you can go to Tekri and you can enjoy the jungles and the wildlife and everything. So बहुत सारे options हैं, and the main part and the common part is कि ये सारे options are very close to nature, and all of them would definitely give you a lot of peace, and it's actually very serene. I would suggest अगर आपके पास at least 5 days हैं, then you can just plan it in a way that you visit all of these places in Kerala, and I think commuting is quite easy because वहाँ पे there is an airport in Kochi, so आप directly वहाँ land कर सकते हो, and of course you can choose to go by train or by road depending on where you live. Okay, now moving on to one of my personal favorite destinations, that is Pondicherry. I think Pondicherry is just one of the best places to have your bachelorette party because it's so Instagram friendly, and you get to click a lot of nice pictures and a lot of aesthetically good pictures, and I think this is one of the most important factors that contributes to having a good bachelorette party. वहाँ पे आपके पास काफी सारे options हैं to explore. You definitely have the beaches, but apart from that you have beautiful and super cute French cafes. So obviously the whole white town is filled with cafes and beautiful Portuguese architecture, and of course there's Oroville, which is quite close to Pondicherry, so you can just, allot one day to Auroville. Wahan jaake you can visit the ashram. Trust me, Auroville again is a very peaceful place, और वहाँ का vibe ही कुछ अलग है, and वहाँ जाके you just start feeling very very nice. So yeah, I think Pondicherry, Auroville in all is one of the best places to celebrate your bachelorette. Yeah, and in order to reach Pondicherry, I think the best way is to land in Chennai and then take an Ola or Uber to Pondicherry, which takes about 2.5 to 3 hours, so it's not much. And and of course there's train and road, but I think taking a flight to Chennai is the best option because काफी सारे cheap options available होते हैं. So the next option is this small city called Nasik, which is located in Maharashtra, जो बॉम्बे से I think कुछ 3 या 4 घंटे दूर है. It's famous for its vineyards and the wine, and I'm sure a lot of you guys must be aware of Sula wine, which is actually from Nasik, and वहाँ पे Sula vineyard भी है. And I think that can be a great option for the girls to celebrate, the bachelorette party, because वहाँ पे you just have to spare 2-3 days, like maybe a weekend, and just go and chill at the vineyard, stay at the resort. So most of the vineyards have their own resorts and their own accommodations, so it's quite convenient that way. And have lots of wine, do wine tasting, also get to know how wine is made, how wine is stored and everything. And apart from visiting the vineyards, I think you can also do some treks, and you can also do some riverside picnics. And actually there's Sula Wine Fest that happens every year, so maybe you can plan it accordingly. It totally depends on when the wedding is and when you want to plan your bachelorette. But yeah, you can visit Sula Wine Festival, and yeah, I think you'll have a great time. So I'm not sure if I can actually call this destination budget friendly, but it definitely is an offbeat bachelorette party destination, and I am talking about Lakshadweep Islands. And just as the name suggests, it's a group of 1 lakh islands, so वो अपने आप में ही काफी यूनिक है और अपने आप में ही काफी अलग है. Again, if you're somebody who loves spending their day in water and who loves enjoying water sports like scuba diving or snorkeling and all of these things, then Lakshadweep is the place for you. Also, the best thing is that क्योंकि ये इतना कमर्शलाइज नहीं है, वहाँ के वाटर्स बहुत ज़्यादा क्लियर हैं, एंड यू गेट टू सी लाइक ब्यूटिफुल ब्लू कलर्ड वाटर, विच आई थिंक इज अमेजिंग. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट आजकल काफ़ी क्रूज चलने लग गई हैं टू लक्षद्वीप आइलैंड्स, सो यू कैन जस्ट हॉप ऑन टू द क्रूज एंड spend some time on the cruise and then get down at Lakshadweep. वहाँ पे you can chill at the beach and do water sports and everything. So yeah, I think it's a great option. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video and I hope you liked my suggestions and my recommendations. अगर मैंने कोई specific जगह miss out की है which you think is offbeat and is worth celebrating a bachelorette at, then please mention it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll be back with my another video very soon. Till then, you guys, take care and be happy, and please subscribe and bye.